block. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine.
It is a perfect Sunday afternoon, and in the Steel City, those are reserved for one thing, football, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup of 38.
Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
To the right side, this is...
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one. And to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Trubisky. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. 3rd down, turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On second down, this is Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Hey, ball.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. Now a first down carry for Harris. Stiff-armed him. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
18.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky rolling to his right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Well, Brent, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to Taylor on first down. To about the 35, 2nd down.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around the finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
What a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people can't expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
I should have been through. I forced that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 10. And he returns this to the 22. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
I threw a bullshit pick, bro. You know that, too. We was doing what we was doing. You can't stop me from running.
No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown.
Michael Pittman, 40 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. The boy was pretty.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
A give for Taylor running right side. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Trubisky. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that.
Lucky I ain't pick it off because I already knew what you was doing.
When they need a big pickup, and on this play, he finds him for the first down.
My rookie ain't playing right now. He gonna get right, though. I'm about to make this nigga fumble.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be
Look at that ball.
Back-to-back base plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Come on, bro. You burning the clock. Come on. You can't wait the 10 seconds every time to call it. You eating the clock out. Watch the rules, bro. Let's play. Making the fucking game boring, bro.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball.
Oh, it's second quarter. You can do what you want. It's second quarter. You right. You've been playing like that all game. Slow ass game. Let's play, nigga. Your stomach still hurt, nigga? Got the bubble guts?
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone.
Come on, bro.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Scared to play, bro. Niggas fucking scared, bro. Niggas stalling.
Steelers facing a 3rd and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Trubisky to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 95 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. The second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you.
Let's be serious.
I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Let's be serious.
The quarterback got away with 1 there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game had his team running the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one. Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
And now fell incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
He's going to get his mans out that base in a minute. I promise you that.
This is 3rd and 10.
Promise you that.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll find Pittman. Touchdown.
Promise you that. He's going to get out that base.
Michael Pittman, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Soft ass leads. Should be soft shit. I'm waiting for the over the top shit, trust me.
At least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throw me my pick.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. It's Najee Harris.
I told him what he was about to do. I just throw me my pick, nigga. He ain't even throw it.
As they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
That was a pretty favorable situation. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 34-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
McKenzie now from his end zone.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Colts pick it up. And he will score. good, and it is now 21-7. So here's the kickoff now.
Fuck, bad kick.
Fumble return for a score. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Harris. It was Quiddy Pay who made the stop coming off the edge.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. He's got his tight end.
I missed my fucking sack, bro. This nigga keep on hesitating. Hit that nigga, boy.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side.
You taking so long to pick a fucking play, bro. Damn. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's work this nigga out real quick. Give me another pick. Give me another pick. I want that for something.
They hand this off to Harris. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
He ain't got no game. That's a fucking pick.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Taking a while to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On the give, this is Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down.
My business.
Compatriots,
Nobody doing nothing. What are you barking for?
And not let him get any further downfield.
Trubisky will throw. He'll buy some time right. Now Trubisky lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
This sucks.
Something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Mia, stop.
This is Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They'll toss to Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Two things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second and long. Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Lock in.
After the sack on first down, Trubisky. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Trubisky.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Trubisky to throw. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Second and 5. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the
You had a chance to still win this game. You gave up.
Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
He ain't bounced back, bro. That shit is real, though, my nigga. Bro, Killer, I'm telling you, bro. That shit is really real, bro. You out here thinking, yeah, let's go swing it, let's go. Yeah. Nigga, put your... like I said, what nigga... It ain't even about the meat, my nigga. I ain't even talking about... Nigga have a bigger meat than yours. Nigga have a little meat than yours, but stroke your woman something like she ain't never had. Now you fucked up in the game because she looking for that stroke. She looking for that ooh nah nah. Like, and I'm not even saying it in a disrespectful. Nah, I'm not worried about that neither, but I'm worried about that. We going out there having threesomes. And another nigga joining? Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
I'm worried about a nigga fucking her and she liking it more or she feeling it more or whatnot.
No,
I'm thinking about me seeing that shit and I'm not feeling you.
But that's why you don't sign up for shit like that.
That's what I'm trying to tell her now. Like, yeah, if you do that shit, you open up a door for me.
2 minutes left to play in this football.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you real shit. My bro, him and his wife, they had an open relationship, bro. You feel me? She was bringing girls over for him and her to do their thing, my nigga. They having fun. He said he told me he never fucked none of the bitches, but in my head, I'm not gonna believe it. Like he just got his head. He said he just got his meat sucked and all that. He never fucked none of the bitches, but still at the end of the day, you open that door for that shit, right? Now, she asked him the same question you asked you. What if you want to bring a man in this? That nigga almost lost his motherfucking mind, but guess what? Now he think ain't nice. Cause maybe mentally she probably.
So they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the
I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you something.
Now it's Trubisky.
When you have a threesome with your significant other, someone you plan on being with for the rest of your life, it brings a different dynamic into the relationship, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, a certain barriers is broken, and sometimes niggas can't recover from those barriers, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, it's either you gonna live with the shit or not. Cause, nigga, it really, like I said last night to both of y'all, shit is overrated, bro. It's cool when you have it, and when you think about, you get you one good old freak, put your ass to sleep. You ain't never gonna be thinking about no threesome, bro. Suck your meat like you ain't never had, bro. That's why. Hey, listen what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one.
I be telling Cat, let me fuck you on the stove. Bend over in the kitchen, huh? Bend over, nigga, bend over. All right, in the kitchen, nigga. Goddamn. I know you ain't got your own place, so shit is different. Like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, nigga, come here, baby, come here. Let's go in the car real quick. What? Come here, shut up. Just shut up. Come in the car real quick. Come sit on this meat real quick. Like, you know, like, my grandpa said some shit to me, my grandparents said some shit to me, period. Like, When you build with a person for a long time, you forget to start spicing it up. I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about how I'm a freak cat ass out.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, no field goal attempts for him until...
Yeah, when it's arguing so much, nigga don't be wanting to fuck. Nigga, neither person be wanting to fuck. Like, well, I don't want to, like, cause you know a lot of people gotta understand. Like, well, I noticed, like, not long ago, I told like me and Kat both noticed when we fuck, it's like that shit just pushed under the rug for another day. Like, we'll figure this out tomorrow. Like, and it shouldn't be like that. We should have conversation. Goddamn, that the makeup sex is always the best sex. I don't give a fuck what nobody talk about.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated.
I did some wild shit. Me and her was getting crazy. She said, nigga, you did something. What? I don't know what I did. What I do? Shit, I was drunk. As long as I was doing it to you. That's all that matters. Now, you the only person I'm going to do this to. You my. I don't. She know I'm not nice. Nigga, goddamn, my nigga. Not even, bro. You know, when you drunk, you just do some shit that you ain't never think you supposed to do. Like, goddamn, this shit be nice. Or they don't like it. Like, it's either or. Either you gonna like it or you get what I'm saying? Or you're not. Goddamn, I just want to try this shit real quick. Is that okay? Hold on 1 second, bro. Let's back. You good?
Do you want to tell the guy just get the sack that it no longer counts? No, not at all.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. We know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and
Hell
Week 2.
yeah, bro. I was at work today. She was did 3 interviews in 2 days, so I'm learning how just trying to get this smooth. My boss said, I watched you. You got the rhythm. Just take your time because you look nervous. I'm like, yeah, a little bit, because I ain't never done. Yeah, I told her that. Like, she know that though. She said she gave me a chance because my consistent cooking career. She was like, it takes a lot because she said her husband won is I interviewed with her husband before. And because I didn't have my high school diploma and all that, they couldn't hire me at the hotel. It's the only reason why I never had a hotel union job. Because that's the bag, bro. That hotel union job is the bag. My man's make $40 an hour washing dishes. He's been there that long. You know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, I'm just trying to make it.